manhunt continues in Chester County. It's been since last Thursday, Alex.
That's right. His escape from a Chester County prison nearly a week ago has had neighbors concerned and in fear, and has led to several schools and businesses closing. His most recent sighting was late Monday night at Longwood Gardens. And you see these are photos from it.
Yeah, I think there were some footprints found yesterday as well. So there's been more things happening since Monday, this being Wednesday morning. So let's bring in our guest now. Scott Duffy is here. FBI, retired.
Yes.
Good to have you here.
Good morning.
I don't know, people are getting impatient. Why is it taking this long?
Yeah, so imagine the terrain. There's a lot of law enforcement, but imagine how big these properties are. It's a pretty rural area. You have trees, you have shacks and sheds and thicket and high grass. And for somebody to lay low, somebody could easily pass, be within a few feet of him if it's not a grid search. And this is not a grid search.
Well, we were thinking too, at night, sometimes they'll put up a helicopter with those, thermal imaging, and you see the body temperature of the person, in the trees. Why can't they do that?
So technology is great, but we've been in a heat wave the last couple of days. So you have, what are these designed to do? To pick up heat temperatures of whether it be an animal or a human being and send a team. But if you have all this heat coming off the ground, you're high up in the sky, you're looking at red. And so thereby something that might easily be picked out at a 50, 60 degree day, 70 degrees with cool ground. Now you have all that heat coming up and it kind of affects.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that is something to think about. And this is interesting because in this area, they've had a similar situation happen, but this was back in 1999. So a lot of people are thinking about the manhunt that was going on then.
Oh.
When convicted killer Norman Johnston escaped prison, he was on the run for 19 days.
19 days.
And here's how we covered it back then.
Is there any sound on this? If not, I'll talk. Okay. So you know this one, don't you? Know this case, don't you?
Yes, I was there.
You were there in 1999. Oh, there he is, Norman Johnston. He had a whole family of bad people, didn't he?
Yes, Norman Johnston. A movie was made about the family and the killings and just his criminal organization. It was an amazing time to be a part of.
Was it the same area we're talking about?
Yeah, same area. So I was at Longwood Gardens. And this was a wider search because Norman had stolen a car, and of course he was locked up back in the 70s. So when he would try to steal a car, a modern day car, he didn't know how to operate it. So he was looking for an 80s or older model car, which he was used to stealing. And so, and there's far few of those cars to be able to steal, but he was bouncing between Delaware and Pennsylvania. So the search was a little bit wider.
But kind of the same darn area. And
eventually he was found underneath someone's home?
Yeah, so ultimately what it comes down to is a very alert neighbor, resident. Here's some rustling out back. It is late at night. I'm about 3 miles from the location as one of the search teams. And then the call comes out that we got him. And Norm came out after a very tired, very long couple of weeks without any incident.
Oh, really?
No fight.
He says, I've had it. But again, we're only 6-7 days in on this one. That one went almost 3 weeks.
Correct.
What's going to end up happening here, do you think? How are they going to get him?
Law enforcement is doing exactly what and the same departments, the same agencies are involved, so they know how to come across and try to find. They're narrowing their search, and of course, Donello is moving, I believe, south, and so the perimeter is tightening. It is also changing as well as it should, but it's going to take an alert
Well,
neighbor.
they're still optimistic because he is being seen.
And that's what you're saying, the alert neighbors looking through your Ring cameras, noticing if like, just hearing a rustling.
Definitely very alert, locking doors, making sure that going out during the day to make sure that your sheds are locked. If you were to wake up in the morning and you see the door open, that should be a sign. Do not even go close to it. Call 911. Let law enforcement.
It's just fascinating to go back to all these years to 1999. The same area.
Same
we're
area.
talking about, and kind of the same manhunt situation. And so I'm fascinated by the footage from 1999. And we do have a little sound bite. I want to hear this.
In fact, Johnston told police 2 of the older vehicles he stole during his long run from the law broke down. He made it clear he tried repeatedly to leave the Chester County area, but said heavy publicity made it tough for Johnston to travel. Each time he was spotted, he said, he was forced back into hiding.
Do we see you anywhere in there, Scott?
No, so this would be the following day. I think I was sleeping during this time because he was caught late the night before, and so after many hours, 19 days. It was 24/7 operation, which very much like today.
He's still alive, I think. I think he's still in prison.
I haven't heard anything different.
And you heard Bruce Gordon say that publicity was key because he had to,
publicity, keeping the media on this so that way people don't become complacent and they're constantly alert, whether coming, going to work, school, or whatever, just in a walk.
Fascinating. Good to see you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in.